So we got some work to do today. We're gonna take the engine out of the frame, and I'm also gonna show you how I removed the bolt holding the swing arm on that was stuck in there. And yeah, let's get to it. Alright, so I was able to get this swing arm bolt loose, and I'm just gonna bang it out of here real quick with my extensions like I did on the rear wheel cylinder. And then once I get it out, I'll tell you guys how I was able to get it loose. Alright, once you get this thing banged out as far as you can with your sockets, it should, if you give it a twist, and ink on it should pull out of there. This one was really stiff, and I could still pull it out, so. As you can see, there's a lot of corrosion here on this swing arm bolt. That's probably a reason why it was seized into the swing arm. This is just caused by not maintaining the bearings that are in the swing arm. So this bolt was in here and it was seized. And if you remember, I couldn't get it out. I was banging on it with a sledgehammer. I hit it as hard as I could, and I hit it with PB Blaster. I heated it up, still wasn't coming out. So what I ended up doing is I took it to my school shop, and we had a gear puller similar to this with two arms that you wrap around the frame, and then you tighten this down with the impact, and it actually pulls on the frame and it'll push through here to get that bolt out. So this one isn't as heavy duty as the one I used, so I don't know if this one will work. But it's still nice to have a gear puller like this, so I'll link this one in the description, and I'll also link the one I actually used. Okay, so now that we've removed our swing arm bolt, we should be able to just pull the swing arm off of the frame. Now that we got our swing arm off, we can just remove this chain too. I didn't break the link on it or anything, just because I knew I was going to take the swing arm off, so there wasn't really a point. Now that we've removed the swing arm, we're going to finish off by taking the engine out of the frame. I'm going to start with this bolt here. It's a 14 millimeter, and then I also have a 14 millimeter wrench wedged in there on the other side to hold the bolt on the other side. And this bolt just slid right out, so hopefully we don't have any issues with these bolts being stuck like we did with the swing arm. Probably shouldn't though, because there's no bearings. Okay, so I moved the frame and the engine from this cart here to back to my jack stand, just because some of the bolts on this were hard to get to with the lips on that cart, so I couldn't really get my impact in there, but this will give me a lot more room to work with. Alright, so this guy's pretty stiff to get out, so I'm just going to hit it out with this metal rod here. Okay, now we're going to pull out the carburetor and the throttle assembly. There's so many drain tubes on this carburetor, holy crap. This carburetor is so dirty. There's a lot of dirt on this engine. Look a lot better cleaned up. Alright, to remove the engine, just pull it up out of the brackets and then kind of bring it towards you. And it's going to be kind of a tough angle, so you're going to just keep working it until you can get the right angle, sliding one end at a time. Alright, we finally got this CR125 engine out, and let me tell you, it's really dirty. So it's definitely going to need to be cleaned up. Alright guys, thanks for watching today. We got all the way down to the frame finally, and can't wait to shine this thing up. So hit that subscribe button and you're in for a treat on this next video.